Hi, we have some August drop-ins happening on Tuesdays and Thursdays up until August 12th. We have Acro and Aerial going on Monday nights and Wednesday nights. And we have a full week of Acro, Aerial, and Palm and Cheer Camp that runs, I believe it is the week of August 16th to 20th. If you have any questions regarding any of our camps, please give the studio a call. We are accepting registrations for our full year and our sessional classes as of now. Classes will commence on Monday, September 6th, and we will be offering 6-week sessional classes throughout the year, as well as classes that run for the whole year from September to June. Our year-end recital is already booked at Festival Place for June 4th and 5th. Dance Fusion offers both recreational and competitive classes. The recreational kids go into our year-end recital only, so there will be a costume fee, but that is it, and we are doing our utmost to keep that as minimal as possible. Our competitive kids, depending on their level, go into 2, 3, or 4 festivals in the spring, and they have the opportunity to perform on stage, to get medals, to get cash awards. It's a very exciting culmination to a year of training. If you're new to Sherwood Park and you don't know any of the facilities in the area, please stop by. We're open every day. You can get a tour. You can see videos of some of our previous year's dances, and you can do a drop-in class and experiment and see what you might like to take. Interesting just listening to some of the kids that come in, and we don't have a lot of kids that aren't already in our system, but we've had a few come from other studios, and they're just impressed with the Acro and the Aerial, because Danielle's very focused and very, she's very programmed, got everything all set out. So I think things are working in our favor, I hope. Yeah. Like you've got I Won't Grow Up, which is the youngest of our kids that performed at Standing Ovations, Fort Saskatchewan. You've got Buckle Up, which is the adult group that got the highest mark at Standing Ovations. Did she do On a Wire again?
On a Wire, yeah.
Yeah, so that got a choreography award for Brock, and it got high score. This Standing Ovations Fort Saskatchewan was a full day for us, from every class that would have gone on stage from the studio, every single class. So that was something in itself, right? So, the kids were excited, their parents were excited. The only down thing that I will say is that we couldn't have a full audience in the theater, right? Because still of COVID restrictions. So a lot of parents didn't get to actually be inside to watch. Oh, the stage experience was definitely there. The kids were pumped, the teachers were pumped, the staff were amazing. They were basically hands off, let us do our thing, and there were certain places, like the kids couldn't wander around between the lobby and backstage, which makes it easier for everybody. Anyways, it just ran very smoothly.
Good.
And what was nice, it doesn't make the festival seem like a true festival because there was no other studios on site, but it ran very, very smoothly.
Yeah.
For the newest ones, it was great because it was very calm. The only people they had to deal with were their own teacher and myself and some techies backstage, but very calm. Not a whole bunch of people waiting in the wings to run out on stage as soon as they were done. So it was great. But it's interesting because a lot of people are going, well, we've had that experience. Now let's try something new, right? So we're definitely hoping everybody comes back and registers and is pumped, and whether they carry on to have a dance career or they go to school. It just makes them well-rounded individuals with a broad spectrum of knowledge and coping skills. Before the end of, well, it was actually a couple of weeks in July. So we've got some trophies and some plaques, and my adults gave me that picture And it says we made it, and we did, you know, we made it. It's kind of cute. And so I'm hopeful that everything will open up and we'll be back to full strength in September. It is super hot, and I think a lot of people are enjoying the summer. So, but yeah, it's been great. The kids enjoyed being in festival. It has been 2 years since they've been on stage. Actually a year and a half, but yeah, so that's a positive. And so we're starting to open up the studio a little bit. Some of the COVID protocol that we had in place, I think will stay, just because it's easier to maintain the studio cleanliness, the traffic flow. So I think a lot of that stuff will keep the same. And yeah, we're accepting registrations for the fall. We have summer drop-ins. We've got ballet and jazz on Tuesday, Thursday. We have acro classes Monday evening, aerial classes Wednesday evening. This week we have a small hip hop and fairy tale camp, and then we run another one in August. And one of our teachers, Richard, is doing his own drop-ins on Thursday evening. So if anybody wants to do some hip hop, hardcore hip hop, that's Thursday evening, and they need to contact Richard Andres. Thanks.
So I can walk right through?
Yeah, go right ahead.
We can fix it, or I'll fix it in a second. After I open all that into paint.
Why did you make these so small for big fingers?
I don't know. Yeah? Okay, man, you're good to go.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm good to go too.
Hi guys.
Hi.
How are you doing? You're in summer camp. Having fun? What you working on?
My painting.
Nice.
Painting some puzzles, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And teacher, give me the summer camp.
This is Fairy Tale Camp, and we're very whimsical today. We've been doing some ballet and some jazz, and just kind of whatever, and we're having a lot of fun, right, guys?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Awesome, thank you.
Beautiful.
I
don't know if we didn't have that.
Whoa! I found a big giant bubble.
Okay. So what I'm going to get you girls to do is have a seat in your squares for me, please.
Like in the middle?
Yeah, just in the middle of your own square, because we're still going to follow the COVID rules here. So I'm going to take my mask off for now. When I'm spotting you guys on your aerial equipment, I'll be wearing a mask, okay? You guys don't have to, but I will, because I'm standing right over top of you and I'm talking. That is a habit. So, welcome. We have a few students that are still making their way here. I'm Miss Danielle. I taught you yesterday or Monday on Acro, and I will be doing all of your aerial stuff today, okay? This is Miss Haley. She is also going to help us. She's in one of the advanced aerial levels, and she also helps out with spotting and making sure everybody's good during class time and stuff, okay? So, when we are in this room, because we have equipment hanging down and it's really easy to not see it, we make sure we stay in the middle of the room and we don't run around, because it's really easy to bump your head or trip on something or get caught at something, okay? So make sure that you guys stay in your squares for now. Whenever we do aerial, we have to make sure we warm up and we stretch first. So we gotta keep warm, get our muscles warm, our blood flow going so that we can do everything safely, and we also gotta stretch, okay, to make sure that our muscles are ready. When we do aerial, we're using a lot of strength and a lot of flexibility. So our bodies are usually better in one than the other, and you guys are super young, so we're gonna get you guys ready so your body can understand what it needs to do. And as you guys get older and as you guys grow more, those demands and those needs that your body has to have are gonna change a bit. So as a teacher, I'll work with you guys on that. So for today, things might feel a little hard or a little easy, But there are some really important things we're gonna say to you. We'll talk about your shoulders, we'll talk about what your core is doing, okay? We might talk about the position your feet are in, okay? And how your hands are placed, which way your head is looking. And just changing those things a little bit will make it feel a lot harder. But it is proper. So it's kind of like coloring. Coloring is easy when you don't have to stay in the lines, right? As soon as you have to stay in the lines, you slow down and you have to use more control, right? Same thing in aerial, okay? So it is a lot of fun, but we're gonna today's gonna be a little bit of warm up, stretch, and introducing you guys to the equipment that you guys will be focusing on mainly during the next 6 weeks, okay? You guys ready? Yeah, perfect, okay. I'm gonna get our music on. And then, actually, Miss Katie, do you mind putting the music on? It doesn't have to be super loud, because there's very few of us. There's only 2 of you. The one that's on, I think, is okay. You can just turn it down. Yeah, just if you hit play, it should start playing.
What are the bars for?
Yeah. What's that?
What are the bar things for?
That is one of the equipment that we're gonna go on. That is the trapeze. That's one of the apparatus. Did you guys want to stand up for me?
Okay.
Perfect. We're gonna start standing now. This floor is super slippery, and when we're on the devices, we don't use socks. Right now on the floor, I would prefer you guys take your socks off, or at least take them off so that your heel is in contact with the floor, if you don't want to take them all the way off for now. Yeah, there we go, perfect. Got the long ones on, eh?
Yeah, it was last Wednesday from today.
Oh, we went to
I had to change.
Yeah, it's okay. You guys ready? Okay, so we're gonna put our arms out to the side, nice and straight. Now what you're gonna do is you're gonna stand on one leg while you're pulling the other knee up really high. So,
I've been falling fast and you don't seem to move. But is it worse for me if I tell the truth? And are you just a poison that I shouldn't use? Wish I could save you, and I could save you. We could take it slow, wait until we're older. But I'm not this party. You might not even know. I'm going through changes. It's a roller coaster, but I'm not this somebody. You might not even know it. We could take it slow. I'm having thoughts again. Hey, are we more than friends? Been trying to set those words for days. 'Cause I've been noticing that when I look at you, you turn your head and look away. And there's another feeling down. Can't you tell me now? I've been up all night, wondering why you lie when your heart is saying more than you do. I feel it every time that I look in your eyes. Your heart is what I know.
Are we under pressure now? Got a camera on you? Ah!
It's good.
All right, let's take it on. So from fifth position right here. 5, 6, and 7, 8. And out, and in, and out, plie. Out, and quick, and quick. Out, and close, out, plie. Out, and in, out, close, out, plie. Push, now it's quick, in and in, out, in, out, plie. This is gonna brush, lift, turn to the other side, lower down. Then we repeat the same thing. Tendu, close, straight leg, tendu, plie, out, in, change the rhythm, second, close behind, second on a plie, out and in, and in, and in. Back and close, back, plie, push, close, and in, out and close, out, plie. From that plie, brush, lift, turn, we're gonna find our balance in our fifth position. Okay? Dancers from here, back plie. We talked about this on Tuesday, right? That rolling of the back thigh. So really making sure that we're centered. We're not putting any pressure on that knee. Okay? The other thing I want you to think about is on the quick tendus, you have to stretch. Yes? Out, plie, left, stretch, close, stretch, close. Not halfway there, and it doesn't turn into a dégagé. It's quick tendus. Okay? All right, here we go. We find length through our spine. Lifting the hips up. Long through the thighs. That's it. Not slamming back, but lifted. Sorry. Let's try that again. I slowed it down. And arms. And out and in. Out, plie, push. And in, and second.
Just left Wisconsin, where there's cheese enough to start this rat race. But thanks to the brothers' rise, we don't know where we'll sleep tonight. Yeah, I'm a bird in the sky, and tomorrow when I rise, I'll wake up in Paris with a new love in my heart. Or maybe Germany with that brand new pet I met in Stuttgart. Sky's the limit, it's time to play. I'll put down roots some other day. expression.
or serious expression.
In the middle of July.
In the middle of July.
And if it means I must prepare to shoulder burdens with a worried air, I'll never grow up, never grow up, never grow up. Not me,
Not I.
not me.
Not me.
Never gonna be a man. I won't like to see somebody try and make me anyone who wants to try and make me turn into a man. Catch me if you can. I won't grow up.
I won't grow up.
Not a penny will I pinch.
Not a penny will I pinch.
I will never grow a
I
mustache
will never grow a
or
mustache.
a fraction of an inch.
Or a fraction of an inch.
'Cause growing up is awfuler than all the awful things that ever were. I'll never grow up, never grow up, never grow up.
Not me. Not me. Not me. Not me.
No, sir, not me.
We shop for food and go to town. I push the buggy all around. Sometimes it makes a squeaky sound. We do the supermarket tango. My little brother in the baby seat. He points to things he loves to eat, like strawberries and cream of wheat. We do the supermarket tango. We do the tango, we do the tango, we do the supermarket tango. From the papaya to the mango, we do the supermarket tango. We check to see what we have missed from items on our shopping list. Till baby grabs it with his fist. We do the supermarket tango. From peaches, pears, and plums so nice, to cauliflower, corn, and rice. We love to taste the samplers twice. We do the supermarket tango. We do the tango, we do the tango, we do the supermarket tango. From the papaya to the mango, we do the supermarket tango. Now down the aisles that never end, I ride the buggy round the bend. I hold on tight and I pretend to do the supermarket tango. Then to the cashier, the checkout aisle, we promenade in single file. It's so much fun to shop in style. We do the supermarket tango. We do the tango, we do the tango, we do the supermarket tango. From the papaya to the mango, we do the supermarket tango.
Moving to Intermediate 2, Lyrical Large Group, age 15. Please welcome Carrie Yu.